Deadbeat dads. And why I'd like to beat them dead. This is personal experience. My father was indeed a deadbeat father. He officially left when I was 5 years old. But even before that, his existence in my life was minimal, to say the least. I was raised solely by my mom. And then as I got older, by my mom and my sister. My mom and dad split up when I was 5 because he was doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing. Or I would maybe see him once a year. He didn't pay child support. He didn't seem to ever want to see us, and then would disappear for a year or so at a time, and then would come back into our life for a week, promise that it was going to be different, give my mom a check for 20 bucks, and promise that more to come, and then would disappear again. And this continued to happen until I was 13 years old. And then one day my mom came to me and said, I want to talk to you about your dad. It's very important. And my first reaction was this. I don't want to see him. Because I thought she was going to say, he's back again and he wants to see you. But she said, actually your father has passed away. And of course that was a shock to my system. I was very upset. But I was upset, and to this day I'm upset by it, but in a weird way. I'm not upset that I lost my dad. Whereas, you know, if you lose a parent, obviously it's devastating. This is a person who raised you, and you know, this is who you love, and this, you know, unconditional love. That's not the pain I felt. The pain I felt was like partly obligated. Like I had to feel sad about it because this was technically speaking my father. But of course I didn't have the same emotional attachment. But also because I realized I was never going to get that chance to sit down and talk to him. I say dad, I know there's deadbeat moms out there. It's just unfortunate that every single kid I know who went through this, it was father. And they give all fathers bad names. But I know a lot of people have said, I want to sit my dad down and just go, fuck you. Why did you leave us? You know what? I don't even care. I don't care about you. I just want to look you in the eye and say, I don't give a shit. I'm glad you left. I didn't really want to do that. I really just wanted to go, why? What was your reasoning? I don't think there's a reasoning that's legit, but I'd like to hear it. Did you have other dreams? Did you have other... I mean, regardless, it's not going to make it right with me. But I would have liked to have seen that. And why that's so important to me was because the person I turned into was the exact opposite of the person he was. And I wanted him to see that. So I got deprived of that opportunity. This is not a thing of the past. And I know people currently who are dealing with very serious, similar situations. And in fact, yeah, very personally, Jen and I are dealing with situations like this as we speak. It really is a myriad of anger of why he left, why he didn't come back, why did he do the things he did. I mean, this is what I was told. He got into some sort of organized crime in Philadelphia or New Jersey or something like that, and then either got himself in trouble or got a job and went down to Guadalajara, Mexico, and was, I don't know if he was a drug runner or what the hell he was doing down there, because no one knew. I had contact with him for years. But here's a story I was told. He was running from a man trying to shoot and kill him. He slipped and fell down a ravine, broke his leg, and then died in the hospital of pancreas failure. That's the official report of his death. Yeah, we could sit here all day and pick holes at that. Like, if there's a guy shooting at him and he fell down a ravine and was laying in the bottom of a ditch, seems like he'd be an easy target to get shot. Who took him to the hospital? This was before cell phones, okay? How did he climb out of the ditch? And then, with a broken leg in the hospital, he dies of pancreas failure. You know, 3 hours. If he hadn't gone to the hospital in 3 hours, he would have died in the bottom of that ditch because his pancreas gave out because of his years of drinking. Whatever. It doesn't matter. They don't even know where he's buried. Figure that one out. And there's always that part of my brain that says, you know what? He could still be out there. Because that's so hazy and so fishy. And there's it seems like no official report of his death. And I've thought so many times, you know, what if he's out there and he's watching what I'm doing? And then it made me think, if I make this video and he is still out there and he's hiding and observing from a distance, this is close to that conversation. This is as close to that conversation as I will ever have. So if you're not out there and you're dead, then so be it. But if you are out there and you're watching this, you're a coward. You had a shot. You had many years you could have contacted me and spoken to me, and you didn't do it. I may be your blood, but I'm not your son. Now, I apologize for this video being so down in tone, where I usually try to make things a little humorous and a little light. I was actually in the middle of filming something a lot more lighthearted when something was brought up to my attention that really made this come to the forefront, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, this is good for me. So, and unfortunately I know there's a lot of people watching this who have the exact same feelings and the exact same issues. Maybe be cathartic. Share your story with me, either on my Facebook or in the comments. Just know this. Whether it's a mom or a dad or anyone who essentially abandoned you, fuck them. They're not worth it, and you're better off without them.